This is NBA basketball right here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Leonard on the wing. Outside Harden. And here's Collins for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Well, Doris, taking a glance across these two rosters, is there any advantage to this veteran presence?
Well, there's certainly a reason you see coaches lean into their veterans. That experience usually translates to winning. They know how to start and finish games.
Doncic with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. Here's the three. Doncic, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Leonard. Driving to the basket. And the layup is good off the glass.
Kawhi Leonard, the size, the strength, the ability to put the ball on the floor. I mean, trying to deal with this guy off a drive is so tough.
On the wing, Reeves. Hachimura sets a screen. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Might be undersized for a four, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Pass to Collins. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Zubac. Here's Harden. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Doncic outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Hachimura sets a screen. Three-pointer. And again, the Lakers, no good. And it's the Clippers' ball. Oh,
that's my! Right there.
Wow!
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
And it's Hachimura missing. The Clippers lead by 6. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And B.A., a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Out to Beal. The three is up. Rebound by the Lakers. On the wing, Reeves. No made baskets yet. Hachimura. Excellent D there from Collins. And Collins with the slam.
John Collins has tremendous vertical throwing off right there.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game. Smith with it. Dunn in his pocket. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Knocks it loose. Lopez with the steal. To the inside. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Misses the three. Lakers trail by 4. Hachimura outside. Hachimura sets a screen to the middle. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Boy, what beautiful execution in the pick and roll. Smart is slicing the pass right through the defense. Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Pass to Ayton. Right side Reeves. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Dunn outside. Now the Lakers moving it up. On the wing, Reeves. A triple from the wing. Reeves has got 5.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
1.
14. The Clippers. 11.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Harden, deep three-point land. A quick shot there. It's off target. Reeves with the ball. Harden picks him up from behind the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to LaRavia. Hayes with a screen. Back to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Offensive board. Here's Vanderbilt. Jones with some nice D.
Oh, you missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And Harden with the slam.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. They trail by 1. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at. Yeah, locked and loaded. Connect, ready to launch.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Outside Harden. From deep. Hits the trifecta. Harden's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, the pre-shot preparation of James Harden is exceptional. He knows in this instance that as soon as the ball touches his hands, he's got to be ready to fire.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. BA, back to you.
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Yeah, the claw strikes again. Leonard snatches the ball and quickly ignites the break.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
Now here's Harden. Good on the shot. Harden's got 11.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Hachimura outside. Down low. Ayton. And here's Doncic outside. Jones with some nice D. Inside.
Blocking foul called on Rui Hachimura. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the Clippers have possession. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Harden can't hit.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Hachimura with the ball. And Lopez picks him up. Pass to Doncic. Goes back up. Ayton, no good. The Clippers lead by 3. Oh, Leonard! A special delivery!
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
First team foul.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the second quarter. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Greg.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center. And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Zubac's shot is off.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively. Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Boy, what is more fear-invoking than Kawhi off the bounce near the cup? Look out.
Smart outside. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Dunn outside. Leonard outside. 5 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Clippers making a change here. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Smart. It's rebounded by Zubac. Paul with it. Leonard for 3. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Leonard's got 7 points here in the quarter. 5 ticks left in the first half. With 1 on the clock. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Clippers on top, leading by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
29.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Ayton. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers. The Clippers lead by 6. Now Leonard for 3, and Ayton pulls it down. Here's Doncic. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Beal gets the bucket.
Yeah, it matters not half court or in transition. Bradley Beal always a threat.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka Booyah! Like a bull in there.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there. We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ayton's got 8 points.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And Doris, you look at Ivica Zubac. His game is elevated to a point where he's near the top of opposing scouting reports.
What's fascinating to me, BA, is there were a couple years where we were saying traditional fives are no longer part of the game. Not true. Zubac is a throwback. Plays to his strengths, playing in the paint, rebounding the basketball, and affecting the game with that 7-foot frame.
The Clippers lead by 8. Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Doris, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
BA, when you consider the type of injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
3-pointer, Beal. Lakers trail by 8. Doncic, no good. Leonard for 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The shot by Reeves, no good. And the Clippers with the ball. Outside Harden. From deep 3-point land. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. 16 points for him. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Pass to Hachimura. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Now here's Leonard. 13 points in the game. Over Reeves. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Looking to end this cold spell. And it's Doncic missing. And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. 10-point lead. The Lakers with a rebound. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The Clippers lead by 8. Outside Harden. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Doncic. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Guys, back to you.
A rare opportunity. Valley, thanks very much for the report. So both teams changing it up here. The Clippers lead by 8. Leonard up top. Lays out. Hachimura with a rebound. And here's Reeves outside. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Puts up a deep three. James Harden, and that's good. Harden's got 21.
James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. And the shot goes down.
The Connect is a crafty finisher. He's got great touch around the hoop.
Pass to Lopez. And here's Dunn. Batum outside. Puts up a three. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And stolen by Jones. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Dunn. Back to Jones. 5 to shoot. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Fires from way outside. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Los Angeles Clippers. He's been effective on offense, racking up 20.
45. It's the
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Clippers lead by 9. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Jake LaRavia.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it. This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Here's Reeves. To the inside. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Left side, Harden. Here's Lopez. That shot off. Lakers trail by 9. Hayes with it. Harden picks him up. Hayes with a screen. Releases. And that one hits the back iron.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
And the basket by Leonard.
So many advantages Kawhi Leonard has when he's inside. Size, power, strength, to the up he goes. Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Back to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Oh my, James Harden with a statement right there.
Down low. And finished off by Hayes.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams making some changes here. On the wing, Harden. Back to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Harden. No good with a jumper from the wing.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
The Clippers lead by 6. Leonard outside. with the drive. And the dunk by Leonard.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. To the middle. It's intercepted. And here comes the break. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
If you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
Stolen by Harden. It's Hayes with the rebound. And it's the Lakers ball. Kicks it to Doncic. Now he deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. That's in!
I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
Leonard. Oh, smart with a rebound. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And that one falls for Reeves. Lakers trail by 9. Leonard there for the rebound. On offense, here are the Clippers. Now Harden for 3. The 3 is in.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Hachimura sets a screen. Doncic up strong.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Free throw good. Hachimura.
The skill set of Rui Hachimura is enticing, guys. A big man who can stretch the floor with his shooting, obviously of huge value in the modern game.
Now Zubac. Leonard can't get the 3.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Oh!
How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness, go ahead with the hammer.
Harden into the lane. Collins outside. The triple drop.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Harden drives in.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Clippers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for James Harden.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Harden can't hit it. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Outside Leonard. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. Clock at 6. It's good!
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Substitution on the court.
It's in! So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one.